I wanted it all. Said I need patience, I told him wait, answer the call. Born for this since I was chosen to fall. The young and they always wanted to see falls. Do it, I'm moving, just pat me the ball. Living unfiltered, my life is too raw. Passing the bar like I'm studying law. They'll know my name by the time that I'm gone. See, I work for this, they knew I had dedication. Manifest prayer and daily meditation. It took me time, I had no problem waiting. I was just sitting there, don't let it take. I had to take a basic fundamental only when I made it. I don't really gotta say it when I told him I was pacing. All my life I had to do it, it don't mean no delegation. I remember all the days when I was hungry, when I'm facing the rise of a champion, chasing the glory. I hear the chants in the crowd, they adore me. I feel the beast inside of me dormant, about to unleash in all of its forces. Putting in the time, then I wait for the moment. They cannot question my heart of devotion. I'm a ticking time bomb, ready for explosion. But silent making moves, set my plan up in the motion. Witness the rise. I go to battle with them, and my skill is something that cannot be denied. Rise. They want me dead or in prison. See, I got the will in me, I will survive. Rise. Want us to give up and fold. I cannot obey, no, I will not oblige. Rise. Came from the ashes of hell. They know it is futile. Why did they try? Rise. I'm beyond, I am the one they all fear, the one for destruction they cause when he's gone. The one here to save him, it won't be long. When you hear getting ready, better ring that gong. They won't stop trying to put him in a box, in a lock with a weave that's a permanent knot. I'ma crash out, go until I pass out. I will never die knowing I was in the background. Only one shot, I won't back down. Background, yeah, I'm on the path now. Hit him any minute with a shot, they know I'm tagged out. Way too independent, I ain't never need a handout. I'ma keep on going till I know it, I'ma stand out. They ain't take me serious, I was just a class clown. Now I'm in the place when the race too fast now. Cause I'm putting out blood, sweat, tears.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, your boy, Niner Sickness, that wants to play. Yay! Anyway, what's up, guys?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with another Niner Sickness Let's Talk Niners podcast at a late night, dark after hours. Hope everyone is having a good time. Had a wonderful Tuesday. I am a little bit in pain, so excuse my mumbling. Take some pain medicine, but we're going to be okay. We're going to talk 49er football. We're going to talk about the Rams. The Rams lobbied to play the 49ers in Australia. Why? Because the Rams, Sean McVay, and the Rams, and all Ram fans know, Levi South belongs to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is why the Rams would rather play in Australia than at home when it comes to the Niners. We're going to talk about that and more right after this.
And he runs out across the 30, breaks a tackle, he's gone! It is intercepted! The 49ers have the football! Touchdown! He's into the end zone! Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers! San Francisco!
Let's freaking go! San Francisco 49ers, that's what I'm talking about. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope we're all having a wonderful night. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show. After hours, talking with your boy, Beto, Niner Sickness. Let's say hello to the champs, the Lakers. That's what I love about it. What's up, Daniel? Happy Tuesday. Sup, guys? Lo the Truth. Heshmahal might be the next Nick Bonito 2.0. Interesting. We got Jesus M. Niner Gang, what's up? We got David McNiner says, something, brother. We got my boy, Mr. Tommy Huxley. You have more hair than me. And I haven't shaved. I love to shave I haven't grown my hair since 1995. Not because I can't grow it. I have a full set of hair. It's just that I'd rather be bald. Go figure. Those that can grow hair, one hair, the one that this guy can't, and he likes to be bald. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. We're going to talk about the Rams a little bit, and mostly about the Niners. This is a Niners show, not a Rams show. But it was interesting. I heard Kyle Shanahan today being interviewed at the owners' meeting that they have every year in March in Arizona. And he had an interesting take. He had a very interesting take that I wanted to talk about. They asked him, Mike LaForio asked him about, is he going to sleep on his way to Australia? And he had mentioned that he knows for a fact that the Rams lobbied for him, for the Niners to play them in Australia. Why? Because Sean McVay, the Rams, and all the Ram fans, whether they want to admit it or not, they know that the San Francisco 49ers own Levi's South. SoFi is not SoFi. It is Levi's South, and it belongs to the Niners. So they lobbied to play in Australia. Go figure. Kyle also said he's going to lobby for the Rams to play the Niners when the Niners host the home game in Mexico. I found that interesting, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Brittany is in the house. Can you please play a song called Up by... I'll play a song. This is a football show. Not really doing song requests. I apologize. Not really doing song requests, so this is a little bit more, hold on, guys. It's a little bit more about, football, not so much about music. Sorry about that, Brittany. Wrong live. Tazzy Banana. I don't know if I said that correct. If I didn't, I apologize. Bro, get belt for that neck. That's what I'm calling, bro. I need a belt for this big old neck of mine. Oh, okay. So we got a funny guy. We got somebody who thinks they're funny. It's all good in the hood. So guys, what do you guys think about the Niners playing in Australia because the Rams don't want to play them at home because we own them? What's up, my brother? How you doing, sir? Crazy Juice is in the house. How you doing, Crazy? Also, I wanted to go live tonight, really, because I don't know if you guys are familiar or not, but I use Ecamm. I use Ecamm to go live on my YouTube channel and all my platforms. Some people use StreamYard. I use Ecamm. And what Ecamm did now is they allow me to go live vertical as well as what is it? I don't know how to say the other one. It starts with an H. The opposite of vertical. But I can do both now. I can do both. So I'm streaming on Instagram. I'm streaming on TikTok, I think. And so I'm just wanted to talk 49ers with you guys, but most importantly, I wanted to test out the platforms that I'm going live to. So if you guys can say hi to me on Instagram, I would appreciate it. Horizontal, thank you. Thank you to my beautiful wife. For those that don't know, Niner Girl 67 is my beautiful wife. Horizontal is the correct word. Thank you, babe. Lambs are garbage. I completely agree with you. Look who it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Booyah!
It is Don. Dotson, how you doing, Don? Long time no hear, long time no talk. One of my first original followers on YouTube when I first started to do the Niners podcast. How you doing, Don? Appreciate you being here. Hello, my big brother. How you doing, sis? Nice to have you here. I feel like the Lambs just don't want to deal with seeing their stadium be full of red and gold. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. That is exactly what...
Correctamundo.
That is exactly why the Rams do not want to face us. Real quick, give me a second, guys. Real quick, let me know if any of you are watching me on Instagram. And if you are on Instagram, let me know when I bring up the comments. When the comments come across the screen, are you able to read the comments or are they too small? Appreciate if you guys can give me that information. I hope so as well. Don, let me know. Can you see the comments that is coming across the screen? Can you see them okay? And then when I put on the lower thirds, here, let me do a lower third now so you know what I'm talking about. When I put one of the lower thirds across the screen, can you see it? I'm putting on X. Let's follow me on X, the lower third. So it should be coming across my mic on Instagram. Let me know if you can see it well. Thank you. Oh, okay. Cool. Appreciate that. So the 49ers will be opening up the 2026 schedule against the LA Lambs on Thursday Night Football, first game of the year. Now, I'm glad that it's the first game of the year, not so much that it's being played in Australia. That's going to be hard for the Niners no matter what. Now, I'm hoping that the Niners in week 2 get a game on Monday night. If the NFL gives them a Monday night game, week 2, then I can see that helping not only the Niners, but let's see what happens. But then the Rams, I guess, would need a Monday. But you know what? We don't care about the Rams. They can play on Sunday for all week here. Yeah, Tommy, you're on YouTube. Appreciate it. So I'm just making sure that my other platforms are working. Now, I try to go live on X, but X says that I have to be a premium member. And I'm like, I have to pay X to be able to show my live on there? Forget that. Yeah, there's a situation going on with Puka Nacua. We'll see how it plays out, Crazy Juice. We'll see how it plays out. I'm interested to see what happens there, man. Crazy
Nuka, Puka Kuka, and your boy grandma.
We'll see how it plays out. Oh, did you really? How was your first game? How was your first game? And which game was it? Which game did you go to? So the San Francisco 49ers open up Thursday Night Football against the Rams, and then we still have to wait until after the draft. Is it before the draft or after the draft? Please remind me in the comments. Do we get the schedule? Did the schedule come out? I think it's before the draft, but I could be mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think the schedule comes out in April before the draft, or maybe after the draft. We shall see. Yes, thank you. Thanks to Jesse. Oh, you met Jesse. Yeah, I got to meet Jesse from Jersey. She's pretty cool, man. East Coast Red and Gold, Jess. She's an awesome person. We used to do a live together. I had to kind of step back away from doing lives for a while. So I kind of broke it off. But the Niners and Broncos game, okay. Now, was that a regular season or preseason? Did we play the Broncos last season? I want to forget about that season already. I'm curious. Well, at least I know the comments are coming in from Instagram because Dawn and my wife are watching me from Instagram, so I'm glad that the comments are coming in from there. I got overheated and got car sick, but I had a blast. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the game, but it sucks that you felt sick on your way there. Papa J's in the house. What's up, Papa J? Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So, you know what I'm excited to see in the draft? I want the Niners to take an offensive lineman. Now, I know the Niners are probably not going to do that. They're probably going to take a pass rusher with that number 27 pick overall in the 2026 NFL draft. But I would love for them to take a tackle that could start developing behind Trent Williams. We're still negotiating with Trent Williams, but as you can see, we are already struggling a little bit with Trent Williams getting him signed. Will he be here past 2026? Is he going to get past 2026 and be here in 2027? We don't know that for sure. So drafting a tackle and we can develop him under Trent Williams. Let him learn from Trent Williams, the best tackle in the NFL. Let him learn from Trent Williams. And then in 2027, if Trent Williams decides to retire or go somewhere else, this kid that we draft can take his spot and we can go forward. But knowing the 49ers, they're probably going to go on the line. I'm a big defensive guy. I love defense. I wouldn't be mad, but I would love to see a lineman go. Now, if the Niners decide to move down, now a lot of people don't like this, but I am all forward to moving out of the first round into the early second round and accumulating some draft picks. We got 6. We have day 1 and day 2, and that is it. No day 3 picks. So we had a third, but we traded it for Usa Digizua, the D-tackle from the Cowboys, which I love, by the way. But we need to pick up some draft picks. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, guys. How many of you will be okay moving out of the first round, taking some draft picks to use and bring in more talent into this 49er roster? How many of you are okay with moving out of the first, accumulating picks, and picking early second? Or how many of you want to take a player at number 27? Let me know, guys. Nathaniel James is in the house. How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Beto, hope you are well. I think it's after draft. I don't like the Niners visiting Australia. Would have been good if they could have come back over to, I think they played there, 2 years ago? It would have been nice. Down under. I mean, it's nice that the teams are playing, overseas. The NFL is getting more popular. It's more people starting to love football. But man, Australia, ooh-wee, that's a far place. We got Leonard Lua in the house. Oh, I love that pit. I love that pit. Sweet. They put me on timeout. Who put you on timeout? Did you think we will get anything for Ayuk, or is he staying? Honestly, I don't think Ayuk is going to be on the team in 2026. I know a lot of us heard Jed York, but if you watch how Jed York said what he said, Jed York is pissed. He's not going to say it. He's not going to show it, but he is pissed. He paid Brandon Ayuk all that money, and pretty much Brandon Ayuk screwed the Niners. He took the money, got hurt, recovered, and hasn't come back. So I don't think he'll be back. Now, this is an argument I've been hearing from a lot of 49er content creators or Niner fans. And everybody, once again, is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is why we have a platform to speak how we feel. A lot of Niner content creators are baffled because the Niners are holding on to Brandon Ayuk. I hear them on their channel. What are the Niners doing? Why are they holding on to him? Why don't they just cut ties with him and move on forward? Why don't they just move without him, turn the chapter, don't look back, and get rid of Ayuk? And I do not agree one iota. I do not agree with them at all. Why let go of Ayuk? If we cut him, he can go to Washington. He can go whatever team. He'll be able to go into their camp, work out with their quarterback, and help them win. And if you have a good relationship with a player, someone like Mike Evans that has done a lot for your team, for your franchise, someone like Mike Evans, if he wanted to be cut or released, they would do it. Tampa Bay would have done it out of respect because he earned that. Brandon Ayuk didn't earn shit. He didn't earn anything from the 49ers. In fact, he screwed the Niners. So I'm okay with the Niners keeping him as long as they can. Even if they have to let him go at the very latest in September and they don't get nothing for him. and he goes to Washington or he goes to whatever team and he does well, at least he doesn't get a kickstart. Now, maybe that's me being selfish, but that's how I feel. Why are you going to reward a guy that screwed you? Now, when he was right in his mind, when he was part of the Niners, he did beautiful. But he screwed the Niners, and I don't see why the Niners need to award him with the ability to go to training camp with another team and play. If he goes to another team, it's going to be in September. Now, a team might get a little desperate, and they may offer a 7th round. And you might say, well, a 7th round, we gave a 1st round for this kid. But a 7th round is better than no round. And remember, with the 7th round, who did we take? Brock Purdy. How's he turn out? Now, this doesn't happen very often. I get it. 7th round picks don't always hit. I get it. But we also got Jawan Jennings. And they planned out. So I'd rather have a 7th round, take a player, and take a chance if that player works out or not for us, than letting go of a youth now and getting absolutely nothing in return. That's not happening. All right, babe. Love you, girl. Pick 27 or a 2nd round extra pick is a great idea. That's my thoughts. Listen, if we take a good tackle, and this is, I said this earlier for those that are popping in kind of late. If we take a tackle and develop him under Trent Williams, have him learn, develop under arguably the best tackle in the NFL right now, and then whether it's 27 or 28, we can plug this kid in and he'll be so well course in that left tackle position under Trent Williams that it would be beneficial to us. But even if we take a pass rusher or a receiver, I don't know if I want a receiver at 27. I want to get your guys' opinion. I know we brought in Mike Evans. I know Mike Evans is 31. He'll be 32. I know he's only here for 26, maybe 27. Christian Kirk also is up there in age. So I do know we need receivers. We have some young receivers that were little developed, didn't get a chance to start up with us last year. Hopefully they'll hit the ground running this year. But I am okay with drafting a receiver. I just don't want to do it in the 1st round. I don't. It's either a tackle, a guard, and I don't know if a guard to me is worth the 1st round, but a tackle or a D end. A D end or a tackle with the number 27 or a safety, a good safety that can cover sideline to sideline. I am sick and tired of Jair Brown missed tackles. I am sick and tired of Jair Brown missing tackles. He has to be, whenever the ball goes, he has to be facing forward. Otherwise, he gets burned. So if we take a good safety, I'm okay with that. But I'd rather trade down from the 2026 draft, 27th overall, accumulate some picks, and pick early in round 2. Maybe we can get an early 2 and a 3rd, depending how low. I don't want to go too low in the 2nd round. All right, good night, Don. God bless. I don't want to go too low, but I do want to be able to move down and accumulate picks. I want to get your thoughts on that. The NFC Roundtable put me in timeout because I told them 2 Super Bowls has not great. It's not greater than 5. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I stopped watching the roundtable. Now, I am for talking football. I am not a smack talker. I don't care about talking smack. I'm not saying that's what you were doing. I don't care about talking smack back and forth. But I take pride in being a 49er fan. And I cannot see myself talking negative about my team too much. I'm not a homer where the Niners do no wrong. I get it. Coach Shanahan, he makes mistakes. Have they made mistakes in the draft? Yes. Have they drafted bad? Yes. But they also drafted well. Fred Warner in the 3rd round. George Kittle in the 5th round. They also have drafted well. I get it. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. So I am not here saying the Niners can't do no wrong. They're perfect no matter what. No. They have their faults. But when a person is always talking negative about their team, or they talk more positive about another team that is not their own, I don't know about that. Now, I am with you. Our 5 Super Bowls are old. I know this. They're old. They have cobwebs. They're dusty. They're in a corner somewhere. They're old. We haven't won a new one. The last time we added a trophy to the trophy case was in 1994 season and 1995 Super Bowl. It's a very long time. So I understand the frustration of my brothers and sisters who want a Super Bowl. I understand the frustration of my brothers and sisters who want a Super Bowl and a championship. I get it. But in the same token, Super Bowls are hard to win. There's a lot of luck involved in Super Bowls. There's a lot of luck involved in games. Are you healthy? Are you not healthy? Are you healthy at the right time? Are other teams getting hurt towards the end of the year and your team is healthy? A lot of those factors take place when you're getting close to a Super Bowl run. Although Seattle had a good defense, although Seattle had a very good defense, they didn't play any good team in the AFC. They played the Patriots. They played the Patriots with a second-year quarterback, a first-time head coach, a young roster. They were not playing the Bill Belichick and Tom Brady Patriots. What's up, Raider fan? Welcome. They were playing a rookie coach and a second-year quarterback. Congratulations to the Seahawks. They won. Fine. They got their second trophy in the trophy case. But the thing about a lot of Niner fans that get me upset is, luck is a huge factor in football. When the Rams beat us in the championship game, I forgot the safety that we had. Oh, my God. Where he just looked at the ball for 2 hours and then dropped it. The Rams went on to the Super Bowl. Who do they play? They played the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, it's not their fault. It's not the Rams' fault. You play whoever is on your schedule. I get it. I'm not trying to take nothing away from the Rams. They won. But they went and played a Joe Burrow with no offensive line. Their offensive line was trash. They were hurt. And the Rams barely beat it. The Bengals. And then the Niners go in 2019. And who do we face? Freaking Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and those Kansas City Chiefs. Now, credit to the Eagles for beating them. Then we go in 2023 and we face the Kansas City Chiefs once again. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Better coaching, better quarterback on that team over our team. And we were winning that game. Don't forget, guys, we were winning that game. What's up, my brother Brandon, Forever Faithful Podcast? Make sure to like and subscribe to his channel. My brother from a different mother, subscribe to his channel. It's okay, that, I'm back to the game. We were beating the Kansas City Chiefs. We had momentum on our side. And what happened? Christian McCaffrey fumbled the ball, which he rarely does, but he fumbled. Then on special teams, we fumble the ball, or we mess it up. And then the spirit, the heart of the San Francisco 49ers in 2023 Super Bowl was Greenlaw. Travis Kelce could not do nothing. He could not move the ball at all against Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Fred Warner and Greenlaw were pissing off Travis Kelce so much that he was arguing with his head coach on national TV. And what happened? What happened? As soon as Greenlaw was running back onto the field, he got hurt. Did you guys see the face of Fred Warner when Greenlaw went down? That ripped the soul out of the 49ers. And then what happened next? No more Greenlaw. Guess who started to move the ball very well? Travis Kelce. And we still went into overtime. And if it wasn't because our right guard got hurt, and we had to put Bradford in there for a couple of plays, and he totally lets their best D tackle come free against Brock Purdy. Come on, guys. Their best D tackle came free, untouched. If we would have had a little bit of protection or enough to hold them back for a second or two, Brock Purdy would have had a touchdown. But I hear we should fire Kyle Shanahan. We should fire John Lynch because they can win the big game. They're in it every year. Last year, if the Niners were the 19th most hurt team in the NFL, if not higher, they had no quarterback. They played their backup, won games. With Mac Jones. We lost Kittle, we won games. The only player we didn't really lose was Christian McCaffrey. Go figure. The only player we did not lose was Christian McCaffrey. We did not lose. What's up, Kenny? How you doing, sir? We didn't lose Christian McCaffrey that year. But we lost everybody. And yet, we had double-digit wins. We went into Philadelphia and took out the defending champions. I don't care if they were struggling a little bit or not. We went in there with the half of the team on IR into a hostile place in the playoffs, and we beat Philly. We just did not have enough gas against that Seattle defense. But we made it to the divisional round. One thing we can say for a fact, at least I can say, as long as Kyle Shanahan has been here, the 49ers have not ever been one and done in the playoffs. Think about that for a minute. Since Kyle Shanahan has been the head coach of your San Francisco 49ers, we have not been one and done. You know how many teams lose in the first round? And a lot of people thought going to Philly, playing against the defending champions and Philly was going to be our first one and done. And Kyle said, nope. I might not get you to the Super Bowl with this injured roster, but we're not going to get disrespected in the first round either. I'm just saying. So, the Niners are poised to win big in 2026. It's a feeling, but you got to have something, right? You got to have something. You got to have a gut feeling about something. And I feel the Niners are going to be healthy this year. Mike Evans is going to be a tremendous addition to this offense, and particularly in the red zone. Our defense is going to be better because we added an experienced Osa Digizua to the team. Alfred Collins is going to have a second year under his belt. CJ West is going to have another year under his belt. Mikael Williams is going to try to make up for what he lost in year one. Nick Bosa will be back. Fred Warner is going to be back. And we added Greenlaw back to that defense. No disrespect to D. Winters, but get your ass on the bench. Greenlaw's back. This defense is going to be better just with the addition of our boy Greenlaw. And he's coming off a full year off his injury. So the Niners are definitely going to be a better team in 2026. As long as we can stay healthy, we're going to be a dominant team. We're going to stop offenses. We're going to score this year. The Niners are going to move the ball. With the addition of Mike Evans, there's not going to be that much pressure on McCaffrey. And not only that, but that opens up the running lanes for McCaffrey. They were putting 8 in the box last year. They were challenging us to run because they know we couldn't go deep. With the addition of Mike Evans, yes, he's up there in age, but the guy is not no slouch. This guy's a Hall of Fame receiver. They can still play at the very least in the whole season of 2026 and give us his best. He's going to open up lanes for Christian McCaffrey, for Ricky Purcell, and Christian Kirk. The Niners are going to move the ball. The Niners will put points on defenses, and our defense will stop. People say, well, the Niners don't have a chance. We didn't have the chance to make it to the Super Bowl last year. And we made it to the divisional round with a freaking hurt roster. Why? And I get it. Our schedule was easy. But then we kind of even up the playing field. Okay, our schedule might have been easier, but we were hurt. We lost half of our team. So those games that are supposed to be easier weren't as easy anymore because you were playing backups. And yet Kyle found a way to win. The Niners found a way to win. The Niners are going to be a freaking beast in 2026. Yes, Papa. And people just miss that. The fumble. I'm trying to think of the special teams player that the ball touched him. He didn't get out of the way. The freak injury to Greenlaw. All those things can take your opportunities to win a Super Bowl away. And that's what people don't realize. But I think the Niners are going to be adding some great additions in the draft. I like what they did in the offseason so far. Last year, all we did was cut bodies, right? Last year, they were cutting the fat. They were getting rid of the big contracts. They were letting all the guys go. This year, they brought in Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. Now, I know he's up there in age. He's not the greatest receiver, but he's pretty good in the slot. He's dependable. He can catch. If we can get Ricky to stay healthy, I think Ricky's going to have a freaking breakout year in 2026. This team's going to be special, man. This team's going to be special come 2026. We added some great additions. I love the tackle. We don't need to stop the run in the middle. We got CJ West, big guy. We got Alfred Collins, big body. We needed 180, 6'3", 6'2", 180, 280, guy that can go after the quarterback. And we got that in Oza Digizua. His addition to the Niners defense. Do you remember when we had Buckner? How that line performed with Buckner? We're going to go back to that because I'm not comparing Digizua to Buckner, but I am using Buckner as an example that when Buckner was on this team in 2019, that front line was dangerous. It's going to be like that all over again. Now, are we going to be adding another pass rusher with the 2027? We'll have to see. Was it Ronaldo Green? Can you specify on that? Are you replying to something I said or someone in the comments? Please let me know. I'll be happy to answer you. Seattle wasn't supposed to be as tough as they were. No. If they would have got it, Kansas City, a healthy Kansas City, I don't think they would have won. I think if they would have got Denver with that defense, I'm trying to think about their quarterback that got hurt. The quarterback who got hurt for Denver. If he never got hurt, and they would have faced Denver in that ferocious defense, Sam Darnold would have wet his pants. If you have a pass rush against Sam Darnold, he's going to make mistakes. There's no way Seattle wins that game. But congratulations to Seattle. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Seattle. I'm just being realistic. Oh, my brother.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Oh my God.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired, baby. Shots fired. My friend Papa J dropped the mic. He dropped the mic on that one. Ooh-wee. Cheeseburger Debo. You guys are not nice. Yeah, it didn't hit neither one of them. It hit someone else. I'm trying to think, Papa. It hit. Is the receiver? You know what? It was Darrell Luter. That's right. That's right. You're right. My apologies. It was Darrell Luter. Now that I think about it, it sure was. And it sucks that they couldn't recover that. But a lot of things happen, man. We were that close. I believe we were closer on winning the second time in the Super Bowl than the first time. I mean, listen. We had Jimmy No Bueno Garoppolo the first time. He clearly overthrew Sanders in that Super Bowl. We know that. Everybody knows that. And then the second time we went, let me tell you, Brock Purdy had a hell of a game. You know that Brock Purdy played better than Patrick Mahomes? But they got the breaks. We didn't. And it is what it is. Hey guys, real quick, since there's only 3 of you in here, I do photography. I do photos, portraits, weddings, and so forth. I'm going to show you a portrait that I did. Let me know what you guys think. Those that are in here, let me know what your thoughts on this job that I did on a couple of weeks ago. Hold on. What do you guys think? This is my work. I love doing photographies. Behind me, you can see all my camera setups. What do you guys thought? This right here is my video camera for when I do weddings. I do videography, and then behind my chair, I have a bunch of cameras. Let me see if I can move out of the way. You guys can see all those lenses and cameras that I do work with. And then I did this one as well. Check this one out. This is another shoot that I did. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Those are 2 photo shoots that I did. I think last month. Yeah, yes, sir. So I kind of been doing that. I haven't been doing lives as much because I've been really doing a lot of work. But I love taking photography, videography. Thank you, Papa J. Appreciate it. I'm going to be doing more and probably sharing with you guys. But yeah, I'm excited about the Niners this year. This off season has been pretty good, guys. I think the draft, I'm excited about the draft. I'm fired up about the draft. I can't wait to see what the Niners do. I always say the draft to me is Christmas in April. The draft is Christmas in April. How many of you guys feel like Christmas in April because you're getting new toys, additions to your team, and you're curious to see what it is? What's underneath the wrapping? Who's the first present to be unwrapped? What position are the Niners are going to take? Are we going to be disappointed in the pick? Are we going to be super excited? Are we going to be like, who's that? Well, I hope he does good for us. I love college football, so I'm kind of familiar with them, but I know a lot of Niner fans, they probably don't know who the player is unless he's a big-time name, and then he starts playing really good. Because, come on, who knew who Brock Purdy was prior to who he is today? A lot of Niner fans, and I'm not throwing no shade. There's nothing wrong with that. Some fans are just, they don't like college or they don't watch college, and, so they don't know who players are. But a lot of people didn't know who Brock Purdy was. They didn't know who George Kittle was. They know who they are now, but they didn't know who they were coming into the Niners. They just hear the name and hope for the best. And that's cool. But I like to follow college. I like to follow these kids. So I have certain kids that I have in mind that I want the Niners to target. And it's kind of nice that when the Niners take 1 or 2 of players that I thought the Niners should take, it kind of validates that I'm doing the right thing by watching film. It's still a guessing game for me because I am not part of the organization. I don't hear the rumblings of what's happening in there. But I solely go based on what I think the Niners may do based on their patterns of the past few years. Which direction are they going to go? And let's be honest, we got embarrassed when it came to the pass rush. We were embarrassed when it came to the pass rush. I think we were like second to last. The only team that was worse, now get this, the only team that was worse than us was the freaking Jets. They were the only worse pass rush team than us. This is what we were hearing in the front line, defensive line room. But this year, I got a feeling that the Niners are going to step up. Mikael Williams is going to step up. We're going to get Nick Bosa back. I don't know to what extent, but I'm still happy to get him back. Fred Warner's back. Greenlaw is back. And second year for CJ West, second year for Alfred Collins. And then we added Osa Ozigazua. So we added a lot this offseason, and we're going to add more in the draft. I believe the Niners are going to have a great year. That's how I see it, Papa. Christmas in April. But I'm excited to see what the Niners do. We're going to be opening up the season in Australia against the Rams because the Rams lobbied for the Niners to play the Niners because they did not want to play us in Levi South because they are tired of seeing all red in their stadium. But they can't play us in Australia every year. So yeah, Osa Odighizuwa is going to be a great addition to this Niners defense. This guy can put he came in second or third and pass route and what is it? It's getting late for me here. Not when you get sacks, but what is the other one called? When you pressures. There you go. And pressuring the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, disrupting what the quarterback is trying to do, moving the quarterback to the outside so those DNs can do their job. Having Osa Odighizuwa putting that pressure from the inside is going to be great. Imagine the NASCAR package. The NASCAR package. You got Nick Bosa, Osa Odighizuwa, Mikael Williams in the inside, and then on the outside, either it's going to be a draftee defensive end or somebody. Samo. We can have Samo on the outside and just pulling in with that NASCAR and going after the quarterback on third and long. All speed. Moving those pockets. If the outside can't get there, the inside will get there. And if the inside can't get there, the outside will get there. We missed that since we let go of Buckner. Because, to me at least, what was his name? Number 91. I can't think of his name. My bad. Number 91. He was more of a run stopper. He was more of an Alfred Collins type of body. To me, Buckner was more the pass rusher in the middle, pushing the guard and the center into each other, drawing those double coverages. And I think that Osa Odighizuwa is going to do the same thing that Buckner did, but faster. I'm telling you guys, as long as the Niners stay healthy, this defense is going to look different. And then we bring in Raheem Morris to the defense. Now, we're going to miss Robert Saleh, 100%. But we brought in Raheem Morris, secondary. He's a great defensive coordinator, but he's worked a lot with the secondary. I hope that he's able to improve Jair Brown. I'm not saying that Jair Brown is the answer, but hopefully with the addition of Raheem Morris, Jair Brown will improve his game. I love Ronaldo Green. I love the hyena, Lenore. Mustafa, I want to watch another year of Mustafa. I want to give him another year to kind of, but Jair Brown, man, that guy can miss tackles like it's nobody's business. I hope they dress the safety position in the draft. And I hope we hit. Now, I know we have that kid Siegel that did okay. He kind of showed a little bit, but he made a lot of bad plays. Maybe with another year in his belt, with a whole year in his belt, maybe he doesn't feel that pressure as a rookie anymore. Maybe he can develop into a better safety. We will have to wait and see. But the Niners are going to be way better in 2026. The Niners are going to win a lot of games. Yes. Let's give a hand of applause because he deserves it. KJ Wright was promoted to linebackers coach. That's going to be nice for Fred Warner and Greenlaw and the young kid Martin. And let's see if we draft another linebacker. But it's going to be nice. 2026, guys, it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be much funner than 2025. I am a big Mustafa fan. I like him. Don't get me wrong, Papa J. I like him, but I want to see more of it. I know he was hurt. This is why I'm not being critical of him. But this year will be telling for me, at least. I want to see more. I want him to take chances. Take some chances. We know he can tackle, but can he intercept the ball? And hopefully with Raheem Morris at the helm, they can work on that. So I'm excited, guys. It's going to be fun. I look forward to it. I hope you guys too. Hey, tonight was a night that I just wanted to go live because I wanted to test my software. I got some new updates. I wanted to run it on a few platforms. I got to do that. I got a chance to talk to a lot of you guys tonight. You guys were wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in and hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for hitting that like button. Share the video if you guys can. I love you guys. Papa J, thank you for being here. For those that are still here, hanging in with me, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful night. And remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. God bless everyone. We'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, I am your boy Niner Sickness, and this is Let's Talk Niners with Niner Sickness. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.